My mother demanded I hand over my house to her because my little sister needs it more than me. I bought my first house last year after saving for 6 years. It's not fancy, but it's mine. My sister Emma is 25, dropped out of college twice, and still lives in mom's basement. Last month, she announced she's pregnant with some guy named Dave, who already has 3 kids with 2 different women and works part-time at a gas station. Yesterday, mom calls saying they want to stop by and see how I've decorated the place. She's never cared about my decorating before, but now she insisted on bringing Emma along. They show up at 6 p.m. with measuring tape, notebooks, and Emma's carrying a folder full of paint samples. I thought maybe Emma wanted decorating tips for her own future place. Boy, was I wrong. Emma immediately starts walking through every room like she's conducting a home inspection. She's measuring doorways and windows with her phone app, taking photos of electrical outlets, and making notes about where the crib would go, and this would be perfect for a nursery. She even opens my closets and starts talking about storage space for baby clothes. Mom's sitting on my couch like she's conducting a business meeting, nodding approvingly at everything Emma says. Every few minutes, she'd call out suggestions like, "Don't forget to measure for the changing table," and "Check if that window gets good morning light." After 30 minutes of this increasingly weird behavior, I finally asked what was going on. Mom puts down her notebook and drops the nuke. "We've been doing a lot of thinking about Emma's situation lately. She needs a stable environment for the baby, and honestly, you're single with all this extra space. It just makes perfect sense when you really think about it." I'm standing there confused when she continues without missing a beat. "Emma's going to move in next month with Dave, and they'll start getting the nursery ready. You can take the basement room. I looked at it earlier, and it's actually pretty nice down there. Very cozy. And you can help with utilities and groceries until you find somewhere more appropriate for a single person your age." I started laughing because I genuinely thought she was making some bizarre joke. The laughing stopped real quick when I realized she was completely serious, and Emma was nodding along. "Mom, this is my house. I bought it. I'm not moving to my own basement so Emma can play house." She waved her hand dismissively. "This is what family does for each other during difficult times. Emma made one little mistake and you're going to punish her for it? Besides, I already told her current landlord she's moving out at the end of the month." That's when Emma decided to chime. "Plus, you make way more money than me. It's only fair that someone who actually needs the space gets to use it properly. Dave and I looked at apartments, but they're all so expensive and gross. And with the baby coming, we need to save every penny we can." Dave, see you by the way, spends his money on energy drinks and vape cartridges, but apparently that's neither here nor there. I felt my blood pressure rising. "You mean Dave needs to get a real job and you both need to figure out your own living situation like actual adults instead of expecting me to solve your problems?" Mom's face went bright red and she stood up. "How dare you talk about family that way? Emma is carrying your future niece. This baby is a blessing from God, and we all need to make sacrifices for family. You're being incredibly selfish and ungrateful." Emma nodded aggressively. "Exactly. When we were growing up, you always got everything good just because you were older and Mom's favorite. Now it's finally my turn to get something good in life, and you want to ruin it." I looked at both of them in complete disbelief. "You're both absolutely insane if you think I'm giving up the house I worked my behind off for because Emma got pregnant by some deadbeat who can't even support his existing kids." Mom stood up and pointed her finger directly at my face. "We are your family. You owe us this. I raised you. I fed you. I put a roof over your head for 18 years and never asked for anything in return. Now it's time to pay that debt back, and that's absolutely final." I walked over to my front door and opened it as wide as it would go. "The only thing I owe either of you is a reality check. Get out of my house right now." "You cannot be serious right now," Mom whispered in shock. "Dead serious. Leave, both of you, before I call the cops."